Well, excuse me. All right, well, sorry about that. No, we'll leave all that in. You get Crota in the raw. All right, hello everyone, and welcome now to game number 1 in a series. This is the MooCup Finals, and as you guys can tell, this is actually Happy versus Foggy, but both players chose random. I don't know if this was in a complete random tournament or not. Happy and Lucifer did end up playing as well. They ended up playing as random as well, so we'll see what's going to unfold in this particular 1v1 series. We can see Foggy spawning here as the blue human player over here at what I'll call the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, over here on the top left, we have Happy spawning as the red night elf. Now, for those of you guys who have complained about quality issues, I don't know why, but XSplit keeps on changing the quality at which I'm trying to record. It is absolutely maddening. It is absolutely frustrating. And, well, this particular game should be much better quality. Everything should be brought to you in full 1080p. 30 frames a second. I don't know how to get XSplit to 60, but if someone wants me to do 60 frames a second, I don't know. Can YouTube do 60 frames a second, or will they just like cut it down to like 24.97 or whatever that particular number is? Anyways, you can tell by the particular openings on these buildings that, well, they didn't quite know how to place down their farms. Foggy having a little bit of an issue here, unless he's going to try to build a tower right here, not knowing what his opponent is going. Will a tower fit there? It kind of looks like it's a little bit too narrow. Yeah, it looks like it's one block too narrow. Meanwhile, let's head off to the north. You can see happily creeping away at this 4-1-1 creep camp. That giant sea turtle will get taken down along with those sea turtle hatchlings. Now, hopefully you guys do notice that this is a little bit better, a little bit more clear. These videos actually take up about 2.5 times more space, making them a little bit harder to upload. Yeah, when you have a 10-minute video and it is like 1.7 gigabytes, it does take a little bit of time to upload. So I start uploading about 5 gigabytes of videos if it is a best of 3 series that doesn't even go long. So yes, that is where all of my YouTube ad revenue is pretty much going right now. If you guys want to support me, please do so, but that's how I'll leave for that, as we are going to be looking at a Demon Hunter and the Archmage right there. All right, Demon Hunter now looking to back off. There is the water elemental there. Archmage is still sitting at level 1, unable to get to level 2. I would have thought that he should have normally got that unless there was a steel 4. Oh no, hasn't cleared the 4-1-1 creep camp yet. That is the reason why. Demon Hunter may end up getting surrounded a little bit in a box, and wow, that footman did not do his job. All right, Demon Hunter now down to 169 hit points, and that is going to be very, very painful, as the Archmage is now going to go back the other way, come in with Militia on the other side and say, Demon Hunter, do you really want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? All right, as the archers could try and, well, getting a little bit more damage. Archmage now sitting at level 2, does have that Brilliance aura, and is going to go ahead and finish off this creep camp. Foggy should take down his own water elemental. An archer could have gotten an arrow in that water elemental and, well, given a good amount of experience. All right, there is the archer. Archer broke Shadow Meld right there, aggroing those creeps and causing a little bit of a problem. I'm not quite sure if I agree with that, but seeing how it did cause a little bit more damage and Foggy was not set up. Meanwhile, Militia, does not get the command to run back home in time, as it looks as though a footman here is going to get taken out by the Gargantuan Sea Turtle again. All right, there's the Dust of Appearance. Archer, well, gonna get taken out. There it goes. Gargantuan Sea Turtle will get taken out as well, leaving level 3 on the... Oh, Demon Hunter still sitting at level 1. What's gonna happen here? Foggy gets to level 3, has a... Did he use the Potion of Greater Mana? Yes, he does, after the mana burn. And now the Demon Hunter still sitting at level 1 is actually going to be in a very, very sticky situation. He's trying to back off here. Footman going after the archers. Low hit point Footman. Will he be able to make it back? I do believe so, as we are now getting into some scout towers. Early expansion attempt here on Turtle Rock, and this is more of a strategy that I would have expected back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago. Fast expanding against a Night Elf on Turtle Rock is rather dangerous at this point. As you can see, the Archmage is going to be dropping perhaps another water elemental here. No, decides against it. He does need an Arcane Vault, which is still not yet in play. Meanwhile, Scout Farm scouting out over here. A Hunter's Hall is nearing completion alongside Tree of Ages. Archmage is still being brought over, and can it finish off any of these units as the, well, Ancient of War may get taken out before it's able to do much of anything. All right, there's a detonation. Archmage now low on mana once again. Will it finish off another archer there as a water elemental going up against an Ancient of War? Archmage does have boots of speed, outruns that Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, well, what is going to be happening as the footman now trying to run back? No Dust of Appearance nearby at all. Two very low hit point shadow melded archers hiding in plain sight. Now coming back over. Archmage is going to be coming in with that range and with Dust of Appearance. Will it be able to finish it off? There goes one. Is another one going to get taken out? There goes two, as the Archmage is now halfway to level 4. All right, Foggy is just absolutely dominating in this human versus night elf matchup. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 1, and the Archmage is just wandering around here. Meanwhile, back across here, Panda has come across, but the Arcane Tower was already constructed, pretty much neutralizing any of the destructive power on that Panda. Footmen now being brought over. They need to get out of there in a big way, though, as you're going to see the Panda now perhaps try and cut off those footmen. The Panda will have about 70 mana when those footmen do intersect with that Panda. Well, no, actually, Panda gets mana very slowly, I hear. So the Panda is now going after those units. It looks as though a footman may get taken down. Yes, he will. Demon Hunter almost at level 2. Meanwhile, Panda still, well, perhaps took one too many kegs away from the local tavern, unable to catch up to that footman, as we're looking at the Arcane Vault finally being constructed. All right, Demon Hunter may get mana burned here. Is it going to be too much of an issue? Demon Hunter still gets his man. Breath of Fire takes down some footmen as the Water Elemental gets into position here. Panda losing some mana. Demon Hunter losing a lot of mana as well. Is he going to be able to get off a mana burn? Yes, it does. More importantly, removes the healing as a second scroll of regeneration now forced to be used. Footmen are engaging. Demon Hunter just trying to stay alive in this very, very, well, precarious situation, as he's now going to go ahead and squeeze back out. Demon Hunter Panda engaging back here. Evasion finally adding a little bit of longevity as you see the misses coming across those footmen. All right. Skeleton. Well, there goes a Wisp now taken out. Demon Hunter and Panda, both sides trying to engage. Demon Hunter at 15 mana. What is it really trying to do? What does it really hope to do? There's a Water Elemental, and all of a sudden Demon Hunter gets one shot off and will be forced to retreat once more. All right, Staff of Teleportation, Demon Hunter back in play. This Ancient of Wonders really should have been next door to that farm so that it could easily take out that farm while it is just pretty much sitting there doing absolutely nothing. All right, Foggy apparently doesn't know you do not need 7 peasants on your gold mine, as we once again see Footman now with Defend, trying to defend against that Demon Hunter and those Dryads. Footman with Defend, it doesn't really help against the Demon Hunter and that Panda right now. Meanwhile, the Dryads looking to get some Abolish Magic in. And really, Foggy is losing in terms of the attrition rate. He is taking a lot of, or losing a lot of experience right now, or giving a lot of experience, excuse me, as the Dryad, well, he will be able to make it back out. Meanwhile, Water Elemental going after that Dryad. Panda trying to take it down first. That Dryad just hiding in the background, but it looks like it will get taken out once more. All right, supply count is 22 over 40 compared to a 31 over 54. Both sides with extremely small armies, more so when you consider that Foggy probably has an additional 5 to 7 peasants. Oh, well, yeah, 7 or 8 peasants just sitting off at this gold mine here in the center portion of the map. Demon Hunter down to 70 hit points, but does have a potion of healing. There is an Arcane Tower in position. Panda does have some mana. Guard towers are being constructed. Footman now being added. There's a Breath of Fire as the Demon Hunter loses all of that precious mana to get that Abolish Magic. Ooh, brilliant Staff of Preservation to save a Dryad who was nearly taken out. Level 2 now on the Panda, as the Panda unable to get off another Breath of Fire. All right, those Dryads have to be extremely careful as well. The guard towers, once they are up and running, will cause some problems. Those peasants really should be repairing those guard towers, as once those guard towers are up, I believe Happy will just have to throw in the GG. The economic advantage is going to be far too much, as he's going to be able to rebuild, and when I say he, I mean Foggy, will be able to rebuild his army at a much faster rate. All the guard towers are now completed with a third one. Well, all of them are just now being repaired. No masonry upgrades, surprisingly. What is going on here? It's like he's not playing human very often. As Happy now coming back across here. Gargantuan taking a bit of damage. Ancient of War taking a bit of damage. Dryads, are they going to staff or abolish magic that? There is the question. There's one abolish magic. Demon Hunter now attempting to take down the water elemental. There it goes. As well, it looks like there's going to be more damage again. A little bit of a run here. Foggy needs to defend off of those footmen as a Naga Sea Witch as the secondary hero coming in from Foggy. Strange choice to do an expansion into a Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch normally is a much higher pressure hero. If you have the expansion, you want the game to go long, but perhaps Foggy is smelling blood. He feels like he can go ahead and just pressure inside here. 22 over 40 supply, not a very large army indeed. Yes, there are 5 Wisp in that gold mine, but for some reason the army of Happy is just not growing. Breath of Fire now coming across. Even though Happy has been trading fairly efficiently, when your opponent is mining twice the amount than you are, well, that just makes it that much harder. Total resource score, about, what, 2,600 difference right there, leading to a very sizable army difference. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.